2024 was a busy year for Calvin Baker. The former analyst retired after serving 32 years in the FBI. It was during this time that Baker noticed a change in his urine patterns. He brought the issue to his urologist.
He got back to me in about a month or so, and he said, well, Calvin, we do see something that's going on here. So we're trying to figure out what it may be. He said, I'm not saying at the moment that it's cancerous, but he said, but we are checking to see if there's any cancer cell, because what he did notice that the prostate gland had enlarged.
By September 2024, Baker was diagnosed with prostate cancer, later entering remission within the same year. Long-term medical researcher and CEO of Advanced Synergy, Dr. Artie Varanasi believes that early screenings are the best form of cancer prevention.
In an ideal world, everybody undergoes routine screening when they reach a certain age, and that you're able to detect cancer at the earliest stage possible, because detecting it at the earliest stage possible leads to a more effective intervention where you have an outcome, hopefully live a life cancer-free if you're able to treat it, or in a way that's manageable.
Executive Director Dr. Tofek Onwikiko of the University of Maryland Marine and Stewart Greenbone Comprehensive Cancer Center agrees with the benefits of early screening.
Lung cancer is curable, just like majority of cancers when caught very early.
According to the World Health Organization, up to 4 in 10 cancer cases worldwide could be prevented. But if early detection is so favored, why doesn't everybody get their routine screenings? Well, accessibility is one issue. 10-year breast cancer survivor Monisa Freeman shares her past troubles with receiving her own mammograms.
So I've always, since I was at a young age, been at the mammogram. Yeah, and when you go in to check in for your mammogram, they would always give me the blues. Oh, you're 20, you can't, your insurance.
I know, don't you? Yes,
My insurance is going to pay for it. I've been getting it forever.
For many young adults, screening becomes an issue if insurance doesn't cover it, or if you don't have insurance at all. While Freeman's insurance did cover the mammograms, the appointments would become sporadic, from every 3 months to every year.
So I've always had kind of attitude about it. And because of the treatment that I received from the hospital that's supposed to take care of you.
The screenings were much needed, as in 2015, she would officially be diagnosed with breast cancer at 42 years old, an age outside of the typical breast cancer diagnosis rates. She was just 14 years old when she discovered her first lump. The Baltimore chapter of the Ullman Foundation, which is a nationwide program supporting youth adult cancer patients, says that insurance is a big issue in early cancer diagnosis. Places like the University of Maryland Cancer Program try to bridge this gap by providing complimentary screenings for colorectal, breast, and cervical cancer. They also offer translation and transportation services to those who need them. The issue is so great that Dr. Varanasi recently went to Congress to advocate for better cancer prevention accessibility.
I would hope that it's more accessible, but given the current climate, with Medicare and Medicaid being reduced, that's questionable.
There are still limitations to these cancer prevention programs. For example, a woman over 29 years old wouldn't be able to receive the free HPV screening at the University of Maryland. Other organizations may not provide a free mobile testing kits as well. However, there is another issue that must be highlighted: gaslighting doctors who do not take their own patients' concerns seriously.
But in my 20s or late 20s or early 30s, I felt something in my breast. I went and they did a mammogram on me, and they said, well, we think it's this breast. And so I was like, are you sure? And they were like, yeah. So left them alone, we'll see you when you turn 40.
For many survivors, part of their story is having to advocate for deeper testing to be done. Angela Evans was diagnosed with breast cancer during COVID, the same day her aunt passed. Even in her 20s, she could feel the abnormalities in her breasts, but her concerns were discarded.
My cousin Elaine had breast cancer on my dad's side, and she passed away from breast cancer. And I don't know what type Elaine had, but even when I told them about Elaine, it was kind of like they counted her out. My dad had prostate cancer. They were like, okay, they counted it out. They were just focused on mother, sisters, our grandmothers, aunts. No one in my family had breast cancer.
Despite the challenges within the cancer screening community, many survivors share their stories to warn others to get their own screenings. After Baker moved to North Carolina, he made it his mission to talk to young Black men about taking care of their health. The goal was, as usual, to spread screening information before it's too late.
Preventive care is the best care. I can't say that enough. And I keep telling my brothers, as well as any men, Black or white, or keep appointments, keep checking yourself, keep checking your body, not only for yourself, but for family members as well, because everyone like to keep everyone around as long as they can.